I didn't close my eyes. There was no closing my eyes. Nobody chooses homelessness. You don't have to be on drugs or you don't have to have done anything bad to go through it. It's something that you fall into, something that you're probably even snatched into. In my case, I had a place. I gave it up to go and help my mom. My mom still lives in Chicago, and she had a stroke and COVID at the same time. So I decided that I would go to take care of her. She lived in a senior building, and every night that I got her to bed after feeding her and bathing her and everything, I would lay in the living room on the couch and I would hear gunshots all night long. After a while, there was a lot of talk and they didn't want my car parked there and they started giving us trouble. I knew that with all of the gang violence and different things that was going on in Chicago that I did not want my mom there. So I set my sights on Kentucky. I have a sister who lives here. We came out to visit one Thanksgiving and I fell in love with the peace here. I looked around a little bit and then my mom decided that she wasn't ready to come. So I came anyway because I had already given up my apartment. I lived with my sister. When I first came, it was, you come and you could stay here and get yourself on your feet. And then we got into a little argument and she made me feel very uncomfortable. I left. And then when I came back that night, all of my stuff was moved. I said, Lord, where can I go so that I can get me back? Because at that point, I was ready to give up. I can't. And that's how I ended up sleeping in my car. One morning, a woman came out, and I don't know if I looked like I might have been dead, passed out in the car, but she was bamming on the window, hey, are you okay? I was so out of it that I didn't even realize that that woman had been standing there looking in the car for a while. Like, what if she was somebody that was actually trying to do something to me? It made me realize, like, okay, I need to find a place. So I looked in the phone, they directed me to Coalition for the Homeless. Well, the wonderful ladies at Coalition for the Homeless directed me to the UP program.
UP is a safe space for women to come and have a spot to navigate these resources and navigate these things that they're experiencing.
They told me that I could go there and take showers during the day, and since I was sleeping in my car and I couldn't find peace sleeping at the shelters, that I would still be able to go to the UP Center and I could utilize some of the programs that they had, and there would be other women that was experiencing the same thing that I was going through, so I wouldn't feel out of sorts.
I feel like all I can think about is just like her hugs. Like every time she comes in, she always smells so good too. And she'll just be like, okay, time for my hug.
They gave hugs. Those hugs meant so much. It was always stuff like, oh my God, you look so pretty today, and days when I just didn't feel anything at all because for a long time I was numb, and I still have a lot of really numb days. But when I go there, even today, it's, gosh, we're glad to see you. Wow, you bring in this ray of sunshine and I'm giving hugs, and those hugs make me feel so loved.
I just only have just really positive, sunshiny memories of Pamela. And just every time she comes in, it's just like talking to an old friend.
Those women are so incredible. They are absolutely incredible. They make you feel like a person. They give you hope and encouragement that it's going to be okay. And they do a lot of the footwork, so they make it that much easier. This happens to be one of my favorite songs, because no matter what anybody's going through, this song describes all of the chaos that goes on in our lives that we feel like we need to handle ourselves, and it's like, you're not alone. So want to let you hear a few bars of it.